Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Monique and welcome to Medora Budgets. I'd like to thank anybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos, and especially those that have chosen to subscribe to my channel. I truly started this as a way to hold myself accountable, but I understand, recognize, and appreciate the community as a whole. So if you are rocking with me on this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't made up your mind yet, sit with me for a spell. At the end of this video, if it's content you find valuable or enjoyable, please feel free to subscribe. It's myself and Sweets, married with a whole bunch of kids, trying to figure out our future family and finances. And today is, come on, Wednesday, December 18th. And I am here to do a midweek budget check-in. So let me get a little bit more coffee and then I'll be ready. Hey y'all, I tried to tackle too much yesterday. I went to Zumba class for the first time in several weeks at the church. So I will tell you this, and just, I don't know, I mean, because most of the time these are like community places or areas. But if you have had to do like I have had to do and cut back on a lot of expenses, one of the things that tends to go quicker rather than other things is a gym membership. So with that said, I did get rid of my Planet Fitness from before, and Sweets is actually getting rid of his right now as well. But with that said, kind of look at different community locations or areas that might have some free sessions. So my church thankfully offers exercise classes, I guess, or fitness, has a fitness ministry Mondays and Tuesdays of every single week. They have different classes on the odd week numbers and the even week numbers. So on the odd week numbers, they do line dancing on Mondays, Zumba on Tuesdays. On the even week numbers, they do a circuit weight kind of training thing, and then yoga as well. So I've decided to use that as a way, especially now because I am not walking just because of how cold it has been, but I do need to do something. I still need to get some activity in my limbs. So with that said, did Zumba last night, and the kids wanted to go out for Taco Tuesday, which means I was on Nana duty after I got back. And then me and Bean took a lot of naps in those hours that we were together. So then I could not go to sleep. So I think I got into bed right around 3 a.m. and I am exhausted. So this coffee has come to me fueled. See that? Fueled by Jesus and coffee. Yes, all of that is working right now. All right, 3 minutes in, I haven't showed you anything. Okay, so I'm going to sit that over to the side. We are here to do a midweek budget check-in. I'm going to look at Big Bertha first. And we're going to go here and see how everything lined out. So, what do we have? So, this is for the paycheck that I received on the 13th. And that has cleared, or I put that over in savings. I did my auto, did my nail net. So, all of those are done. Water was $37 instead of $40, which is way better than the $68 that I paid last month. So that is starting to come down. So I'm happy about that. That should mean, or that should be a sign that my water line fix did work. Now I do need to, someone told me, I actually think it was the gentleman that came in and fixed the line, said that if we take our water bills to the water authority and they can see our history of where the issue started, and then we got it fixed along with the receipt that he provided to us, they may give us credit for the overage that we have been paying. So normally I'm at around the $20, $25 range. So they would kind of look at how much I've been paying for those 3 months and then kind of give me a credit to help with that. So I may end up doing that as well. So Kohl's did happen for $50. Green Sky was $89.75. I'll just check that off. Rooms to Go was $100. Best Buy we did $50. City we did $200 as the payment here, and not $267, but that's because we have been doing the Transfer Tuesdays. And then that's it. So although today is the 18th, I can check all of these off because remember, I have them all set up as an auto payment everything, as far as my bills are concerned, are set up as an auto payment, but I go in on my payday and I go ahead and pay them. That way I can see what money is available to make it easier when I get ready to do the transfer Tuesdays, and it just removes all question about what actually is left. The reason why I still have the auto payments in effect though is because if I forget a bill, I don't have to worry about it being late and me having any late charges. Now, the bank might have to pull something from my savings or something like that to help cover it if there's not enough money in the bank, but I prefer the bank to do that versus the company charging me late fees, etc., and me having to worry about that. All right, so all of those have cleared. So as far as Bertha is concerned, everything is good. So when you look at that from a weekly check-in standpoint, I'll go in. Can I scooch you in a little bit more? I sure can. There you go. So when you look at it here, you'll notice that I received all of the money as far as inflow that I expected. So that was $23.75. This form is actually from a digital planner, one of the first digital planners that I actually got. And I had it saved on my computer. And I went in and I actually reduced the percentage around to about 50% for printing, and then printed that page out because I really like the way that this flowed. So I'm using this right now. So that's where this came from. Mortgage, just talked about. Auto, Nelnet, all of that happened. Remember, water was $36.88. So anything that you see in blue is the bomb. Anything you see in pink is a problem. So that $36.88, and so that came in a little bit cheaper. So where I anticipated budgeting or budgeted $520 for the bills category, it was $516.88, which is a difference of $3.12. Everything happened for savings as expected, so that was $275. I will tell you guys, Coffee and Budgets had a great idea, because I've been collecting the change and I didn't know what to do with it. And she was like, oh, you should probably save the change and use that for you and Bean's birthday and do a birthday celebration. Girl, that ain't nothing but a word. How about that? So I am going to do that, and I'm actually doing something a little different. I might actually show you guys, just because she got the juices flowing when she said that, y'all. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, so that was a total of $275 there for savings. For debt, everything came out as expected. Green Sky was a quarter less, and so that's why total was, I should have said 25 cents. I can't. I said it's 75-cent difference, but it's actually a 25 cents difference. Because instead of doing $4.90, it was $4.89.75. All right, as far as my expenses are concerned, all of that money was contributed as expected. So what I do for my variable account, I take the money, and it's $235. So I give Corinne her $40. I give myself my $120. But all of these other categories that you see here equal $235 a week. I think it's $470. So $220, 80, 60, 60. And 50. Yeah, $470. I take that, I move it from my variable account to my variable buffer, and I give myself, or I pay $235 every week, every Friday, on my Chase Freedom credit card. And that's how I keep that bill moving along, so that I'm not seeing any additional costs, not paying any interest, etc. So that's how I handle my variable expenses. I will tell you, when I opened up this Chase Freedom card, to start doing this process, because I really wanted the total points. When you make so many transactions in a 30-day period, you got 20,000 points. Every 100 points is $1. So I just received, maybe about a week and a half ago, I did receive the total points earned for the first month. With that 20,000 points, that meant I had $217 in rewards. So I did transfer that over into my my account. I'm sending $100 of that to my sister. My brother, and myself, we give like $100 into a coffer for my mom. And what we do then is her Christmas gift. We did it last year, and we're going to do it again this year. Her Christmas gift is we're going to buy her all kinds of cleaning products, household products, supplies. So we buy, and I might insert a picture so you can see here. But paper towel, toilet tissue, laundry detergent, we buy her, she caters. So we buy her the burners and the pans and the chafing dishes and just everything that she, trash bags and just everything she would need as far as the household items are concerned. And then for as far as her catering business is concerned, just offering that up as an idea or a suggestion for older parents, grandparents, etc. You would be amazed at how those things tend to hit the budget the most. And I came up with that idea just overall because I was at the grocery store and there was a woman who was in front of me. It's an older lady, a senior saint, and she was in front of me, and y'all, it almost made me cry. Like, she's making decisions. So she's putting paper towel bag or toilet tissue bag to get tomatoes and to get, vegetables or to get food. And I bought it. Like what she put back, I was like, no, I'll go ahead and take care of that. And it just got me thinking, because I don't know how we got off into all of that, other than to say I got $217 in rewards. Yay. So I sent $100 of that over to my sister for my mom, and I'm going to take the other $100 and buy gifts for my team members, the people who report in to me. I do try to do a little something for them. So I'll do that. All right. So that totaled up to $630. So that difference is zero there. I gave to my sinking funds, as I normally do, buffer subscriptions and property insurance. I did $20 to the bonus kids and $20 to Xerxes. So that was $390. That difference is zero. So when you look at totals altogether, I anticipated having $70 remaining, but it was $73.37 total with everything. Now, I have spent some of that money because I transferred some of it out to do a Transfer Tuesday. Probably would transfer some more of that to do another Transfer Tuesday. But luckily, I did not have any unbudgeted expenses in this particular week. So I'm happy about that. So you don't see any pink. And we love it when we have a boring budget and most of it comes in as it's supposed to. So there you go. We are done. That's the midweek budget check-in. We are coming in still under budget. This is all taken care of. We'll be planning for next week's check in a little bit. I'm kind of going in now and doing my messy budget just to make sure that I have that down. So remember, I got rid of the Little Bean envelope because now he has his own binder. So with that said, now my categories for my low priority sinking funds are Corinne, fun things, gifts, YouTube, gems, debt. And then here, we're going to do that 2025. And we have some happy birthday cards that are already in here. So this is now my 6th envelope that I'm going to use when I do my Monday mini savings challenges. I was watching Income Babes and Budgets, and she was putting us on to a lot of freebies. Her and Budget with Elma will definitely put you on to freebies overall. They are just, I don't know how they find them, but yay, yay, yay. And so these are some that she had mentioned before. And so I've got some happy birthday ones, and we're going to run these savings challenges for 2025. And so that I can get some money for Nana and Bean to have a great birthday, birthday celebration next November. So that is now part of my low priority sinking fund. And then you guys know I'm doing or collecting $2 bills for a Little Bean. Well, Income Babes and Budgets, like we talked about, told us about another freebie that they have, and it's around a 2025 challenge for the year. Now, what you'll notice here, though, is, and I've seen other ones around the 2025. I actually think Beautiful Budgets has one as well around 2025. So you might want to check her out. This one, instead of you doing $20 and then $25 and $20 and $25 for 2025, this is the low income version, which is the one I definitely need. And she just has a 25 over and over again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 25s. So 6 2s and 6 5s on each row. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I'm not sure if I can get $2 bills as often as I thought when the way they acted when I asked them for $2 bills this last Friday. So with that said, I've marked off all of the 2s that I have. I'm going to go in and mark off the 5. So next paycheck cycle, I'm going to save the 5s until I catch up here. And then that's when I'm going to do a 2, a 5, a 2, and a 5. The 2 and 5 together is $7. So I'm going to try and do maybe around $30, $35, $28, somewhere up in there. Did I get those numbers right? 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 32. 28 to $35, somewhere up in there, so that I can mark these off. And I loved it, not just because they're low income amounts, but also because I have markers in these colors, and this challenge matches his colors on his. So, he's got to be coordinated. He does. So that is what I'm going to do for this $2 challenge. So now it's a 2025 challenge instead, where I'm going to collect 2s and 5s in here. And at the end of the challenge, I should have, what did I say? $504 overall. So there you go. Those are some of the changes that you will see going forward as far as my savings challenges are concerned. All right. Thanks everybody for your time. You guys have a good one.